If you've ever found yourself in bed with your partner thinking, oh, well, I really want to be here, but I also kind of feel disconnected, like your mind is racing, your body's there, but you're not really there. You're just like low-key hoping it'll be over soon so you can go back to doing whatever you were doing before or getting back to your to-do list. You're not alone. My name's Hannah, also known as the Libido Fairy. I am a sex and somatic coach, and I've helped over 2,000 women reconnect to their bodies and pleasure and enjoy sex again. And this is something that I have been through myself many, many times, especially when I was stuck in my phase of really struggling with low libido and feeling pressure to just get it over with. And when I started reconnecting to my body through somatic practices, so much changed. So today I want to walk you through my favorite somatic practices for increasing pleasure and presence and really being there during sex so you can enjoy it, you can feel more confident and feel really alive in your body and in your relationship. So let's get into it. Years ago, I was having sex that looked great from the outside, like loving partner, the mood was right, there was foreplay, but I felt nothing. Like I was going through the motions, performing pleasure instead of actually experiencing it. I could not connect, I would dissociate, I would just start thinking about other things during. And I remember this one moment, I was like lying there, my partner kissed me like in the middle of my chest and my whole body like flinched. Like I hadn't even noticed what was happening until that second. And I was like, why is this so hard for me? Like, why can't I just relax and enjoy this? And after that relationship ended, I started working for the first time with a somatic therapist. I learned about how trauma and stress and modern life disconnects us from sensation and presence and how much our nervous system impacts our sex life and how pleasure is something that we can rebuild with practice. So somatic means of the body, the soma. It's the practice of tuning into your felt experience. So sensations, temperature, energy, breath, movement, rather than just being like up here in your head. And sex is an incredibly somatic experience. It's happening now in the moment with sensations in your body. If you're disconnected from your body, there is no way that you're going to be able to really, truly enjoy and want sex. Somatic work can help you turn down the noise that's happening in your head, really recognize and release where your body's holding tension, increase your sensation and pleasure, build trust and safety within your own body and safety with your partner. And it does that through supporting the nervous system. So your nervous system is everything when it comes to sex. It is what will signal either I'm safe or I'm in danger. And if there is danger signals happening in your body, then your body's going to respond with more stress or adrenaline, or it'll freeze, or it'll brace, or it'll run away, or dissociate you, or shut down, or tighten up. And if that's happening, it's really impossible for you to feel pleasure, relax, and actually enjoy the experience. So additionally, for women, a dysregulated nervous system tightens the pelvic floor and can lead to painful sex, vaginosis, other chronic pain and discomfort with sex. Somatic practices speak directly to the nervous system by sending signals of safety through breath, touch, sound, and movement. And when your nervous system regulates, your body can soften and open and actually receive pleasure. So I want to get into a few of my favorite somatic tools that you can use, but if you are liking this video so far, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more intimacy and relationship education. Okay, tool number one is just simple noticing. You can do this anytime and practice it anytime on the couch, on the bed, brushing your teeth, whenever. You can do it right now. So how it works is close your eyes and slowly bring your attention to your hands and then your toes. And then slowly work your way up through your body. And as you scan, just noticing without judgment, where are you clenching? Where feels heavy? Where feels warm or soft or neutral? And you don't need to do anything. You're just paying attention. This will give your nervous system a moment to downshift. I do this all the time before intimacy as a way to say, like, what's actually going on in my body right now? Like, what do I actually want? And how do I feel? What do I need? You can only really understand that by listening and attuning to the sensations that are happening in your body. And you can practice that just with a simple noticing practice every day. Tool number two is non-sexual self-touch. And this one is so important because we often go from like totally disconnected to jump into sex and expect our body to just be ready, but your nervous system needs a bridge and self-touch can really support that. So try this, just lightly drag your finger bones over your hands, over your face, over your collarbones, your thighs. You can try harder or softer pressure, squeezing, and just noticing what feels best for you. I recommend doing this regularly outside of sex when you're not trying to get turned on, so your body can start to associate touch with safety and curiosity. And if you're someone who feels numb or shut down, this is a really gentle way to wake up sensation and start practicing being more attuned to sensation. Tool number 3 is using your voice and your breath to release tension. This is something called sounding. And it can feel really silly at first, but that's fine because smiling is also good for your nervous system. So sound is a powerful way to connect to your body. It can really release emotion and tension and even build more pleasure. When you breathe in, just on the exhale, let out a sound, an ah or an so it's like or an sound with the mouth closed. This will bring you more into the moment. It'll release energy, super, super supportive. Tool number 4 is called orienting. So this one's also very simple. You can do it at any time, even in public if you're overwhelmed. So you just soften your gaze and swivel your head around using your neck muscles to take in the environment and the space around you. A lot of times our nervous system gets stressed out because we're in our head and we're really zoomed in on something, like on our phones or whatever. You can shift so much by just pulling your attention out and letting your inner animal know, oh, this environment is safe. If I can look around, I notice there's nothing around here that's trying to actually attack me, and it can help bring your stress levels down significantly. Tool number 5 is called rocking. So this one is just adding simple, gentle movement into the hips and swaying side to side. You can do this sitting or standing. You can kind of sway back and forth. I like to do it standing personally, and then adding a hand on my chest or my belly or holding myself while I do it. And rocking is the first movement that we feel in the womb. It's also the way that mothers instinctually calm babies because that rhythmic side to side is so soothing for our nervous system. So if you want to add your partner into this, you can also just hold each other and sway side to side. It's such good co-regulation and can really help bring both of you into a sync state and also downregulate your nervous system. Inside the Intimacy Accelerator, we help students identify which types of somatic tools work best for their specific nervous system and help them create really daily rituals to connect to their body safely. Because this is a prerequisite for feeling safe in sex, present with your partner, and truly enjoying yourself. And I hope that you take whichever tool from today really resonated with you and you start doing it consistently, because this stuff can genuinely change your life. And of course, if you want our team's help, there's a link about the Intimacy Accelerator below that you can click to learn more. And if you're curious about how to make sex more satisfying for you, I've got another video about that. You can check it out right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you there.